mean, you gonna make it. You just gotta play. You gotta play them Eagles.
That's the main person I gotta play. Or it depends. It depends if you do not the team. Henry though. He didn't play as good. I thought you playing your Rams.
Huh?
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
I'm been playing against the Cowboys. Eagles against Cowboys. I'm live on
the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with Dak Prescott.
We back in there like we ain't never left.
Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This will be taken very short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Here we go.
Yeah, my live stream crashed.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Oh, okay. Now I'm playing him now. He wanted to.
A first carry now for Jordan Howard. And unable to get down here.
Oh, yeah, that was real important.
The 37. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
We're going to talk about let's go Cowboys.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game.
Oh, yes, he would have put up some. He would have put up some points.
2.5 to about the 39.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing now is Wentz. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Hell no, let's go Eagles. Forget them Cowboys.
And that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction.
Let's go Eagles, let's go.
That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Sanders here is
come on now. Go around, bro.
The pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one as a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 17, Wentz completes it to Aguilar. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. On 1st and goal, Howard. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. At the Cowboys 7-yard line. 180. Go, go, go. Wentz. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You want them to take it out right now?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive.
He picked me out, pup, and ran it back for a touchdown.
Percentage throws to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all.
Oh, I should have let Ertz get around there.
For their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that.
I should have threw it when I had the chance.
And brings up a 4th down decision.
Why that?
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Yeah, the Saints beat him.
Go on 4th down with Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 26 and a conversion there is out on 4th down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first
Todd Gurley. I forgot who Todd Gurley
34.
played for now.
Running from the gun with Howard.
Yeah, that's what I said. Ain't it Atlanta?
Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
It's caught by Jackson. That is
touchdown. Let's go, Phil.
Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 33 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
Damn.
And it's no good.
We both missed it.
And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
It's 6-6. We both missed our field goal.
So back even at 6.
Yeah, I'm playing with the Eagles.
The kicks away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Who got to face the Chiefs?
Let's go. Do it.
What would he do with the Cowboys? Would he run or would he pass? I think he'd run with them.
Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott.
He had it. He had a touchdown. If he would have hit that hole.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go.
Keep running. I'll go to a different format. I think that's what he's going to do.
We'll remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, Elliott.
Yeah, it's going to get there.
Before getting this inside the 30. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now Prescott. He's got a man complete.
You can't do that. You can't set the weather on the game. Only time you can set the weather up is on expedition games.
After a gain of 7.
Yeah, you can't do it on season game. I just knew the time. I knew that during that time of the year it's cold in Philly.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Prescott to throw it. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On now is Kai Forbath to try the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Forbath will put this one through, and they take the lead here as it's now
6-9.
Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
So the big, you know the Eagles are the best team in the league. I don't know why you thinking they ain't.
From the 45. Wentz now to throw.
Oh, he picked me again.
And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
I cannot lose this game with Putt watching. We're going to talk that noise.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with a pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them.
You've
done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done.
Yeah.
They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. A first down carry by Elliott. Brought down by Nate Gehrig.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Check. 47.
Again, it's Elliott. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Prescott on 3rd and 2. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Now Elliott. And an alley to run. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Here we go. Mike, number 53. Mike, 47. 26.
From the red zone now, Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing, Prescott. And this is caught by Winton, the tight end. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
53 for Mike. 53. Check. 26.
They'll try again with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On 1st down, they run with Howard. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. From the 39, Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Into the red zone, Wentz. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little
pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
To throw, it's Wentz. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run with Sanders, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were.
Oh,
he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go. Defensively, they were ready. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the Cowboys are able to recover. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts.
Yeah, he beat me 16-12 right now.
They're going to have very little time
Only
remaining.
2 minutes
So
left
that means
in
they've got to be
the
aggressive
quarter.
and
He'll
find
get
a way
this
to
one.
knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
On 1st down, Elliott. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Well, Prescott here to throw. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Now Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. This is Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Running with Elliott. And I'm not sure he got there.
16-12, he got me.
They did.
Oh.
Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone. And that's all she wrote.
Ain't worth the last game. He got me this game, man.
The last snap taken,
I threw 2 interceptions that kind of hurt me.
They don't get it in, so they'll regret that.
2.
But flip it over. Making a stand in that portion of the field, congratulations to them.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com. With that, we say so long from
But
Philly.
other than that, oh man, yeah, he got me. But this game didn't matter. The game that mattered is the one that I won.